Hello, welcome to this new video. So in this video, we are going to see how we can save and load models using Pickle and Joblib. So what in this video we are going to cover is that after training any machine learning model, how to save it using Pickle, then load the save model and run the inference also to again just give you an idea after loading the model how to use the model in production or any one of your apps or whatever you are building that particular machine learning model for. So first, let us just import the required libraries that we need for this particular use case. So first we would need NumPy, then Pandas. Then for the dataset, we are going to stick with the Iris dataset to keep things simple. And again, we are just going to load that from the sklearn dataset to make sure. Let us see if you try the code at your end also the dataset is consistent. Then we are just going to use the train test split to create split of train validation and testing. And for the input pipeline, we are going to use standard scalar. And the model which we are going to train our iris classification is using the random forest classifier. And then we import our models for saving and loading, that is Pickle and Joblib. So we will just run this particular cell. Then we will just load our data set. Then we will separate out our x and y variables. Then we will just create the train test split. So in the train test split, the first value will always have to be the x, and the second value will have to be the target variable. Then we specify the test size, that is nothing but how much we want to split it. Because we need it, we are going for 80-20 split, that is 80% of the data for training and 20% for testing. We are giving the test size as zero point 0.2 and the random state to make sure we get consistent split across different code. We use the random state to be 42 in this case. Now we can just run this code and see whether we are getting the data or not. So as you can see, we have uh, got the X training split. Now if you just check the shape of it, so we have close to 120 data, and if you check at the X test, then we have got 30 data. So it has correctly split the data set of 150 into 80, 20%. Next, we are going to scale the features. That is basically to imitate a pre-processing pipeline that you would have done with any particular data set. So in this case, we are just going to be um, uh, doing a simple pre-processing of scaling the data using the standard scaler. So first, we will just define the scaler for that. Then we will define the X train, because we are just going to scale the input or the basically the features and not the y values or the target variables. Now if you see, we have scaled the values uh, uh, to again just to make sure the distribution is normal. Now, once we have scaled the value, then we are just going to train the machine learning model. So first, we will define the random forest model, and define the random state for it as well, to make sure whenever we train or read run the code, we get the same set of results. Then after defining the model, we are just going to fit that particular model with our training data. So we get our trained model back. Now we are just going to test the accuracy of the model which we have just trained on the test set. So if you see, we are getting accuracy of 100% for this particular test set. Now we are going to see how to save and the model using Pickle. So Pickle is nothing but inbuilt Python package that the Python already provides for you to save data in a pickled or in a byte format. So this comes within Python. So most of the times we just use to save the machine learning models using Pickle. So in order to save with Pickle, what we have to do is that just type with open, then name of the file you want to give, and the file name extension is going to be .pkl. Then since we are going to write the data in byte format, we are just going to use the format as wb, that's writing in byte format. So in order to save the model onto this particular file, we just have to write pickle.dump. So what this will do is that store all the parameters of our trained model into the pickle file. um, so we have just saved the model over here. Now whenever you are again dealing with machine learning models, you because similar to our case, where we have a pre-processing pipeline, right? So it is always better to save the pre-processing pipeline as well, so that whenever you are loading it afterwards, the same set of process can be followed back. Yeah, so we have saved both our uh, trained random forest model as well as our pre-processing model. Now what we are going to see is that how we can load the model using pickle. So after you save the model, we can just load it back. So we are going to do it for both model and the scalar as well. So again, we just have to type with open, then name of the file. So in our case, it will be just iris model pickle.pkl. Then while opening the file, you just have to write RB, that is reading in byte form, as now we are reading the pickle file. And when reading the file, we just have to assign a variable and just type pickle dot load. So what this will do is that it will just load the pickled model. Now if I just try to print and see, I'm getting the same random forest classifier back. So similarly I can load back the scalar as well. So if I see, I will get the scalar back as well. Now, yeah, we have seen how to save and load the model using pickle, right? Now we will do the same using JobLib as well. So JobLib is a different third-party library that was developed specifically for saving machine learning models and other things, similar to how Pickle does, but it was much more designed in a different way that helps us handle things a little easier than Pickle does. So in order to save the model using JobLib, what we have to do is that just have to write joblib dot dump and then name of the file. So we'll just name the file to be different, JB, and the file extension can remain the same as pickle over here. Similarly, we will save the scalar as well. Again, this is just to give an idea that we can save not just the models but also the pre-processing uh, pipeline into the pickle format and load it back as well. Now, in order to just load back the model, we just have to write the similar line of code, similar to how we do it with the pickle, of just loading the model. So this is how you save and load models using pickle and joblib. Now let us see how we can use this model in any particular pipeline. So I have predefined a function over here that takes in the model scalar and the input data and just predicts whatever based on the input value and gives us the final output. So we are just going to use this predefined function to predict for the model. Now I'm going to check or get the user's value from the or basically the feature values from the user. So I've just designed this part of the code. So if you just run over here, it will just ask you first to write the sepal length. So I'm just going to write it as 5.1, and then it's going to ask for the sepal width. I'm just going to give it 3.5. Then the petal length I will just give it as 1.4, and petal width I'm going to give it as 0. 0.3. Now you see we are predicting this particular function, and if you see the model which we are also using is the joblib model. So this is how you save the models and then load it in whatever apps you have built, where you just wrap the entire pipeline within a function and just give the input data and get the target output of that particular model. So if it is a classification model, you would get a classification output, or if it is a regression model, we are going to get a value as an output. So, hope you got an idea of how to save and load models. So, that's it for this particular video. And again, if you have any doubts, feel free to comment down in our video and we will just respond to you in that. Or else you can just contact us using our email as well at contact@codersarts.com as well, or reach out to any of our socials as well. So that's it for this particular video, and I'll see you in the next video.